Okay, how are you doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back to streaming Alpha Touring Challenge. Hopefully I will be able to perform this stream. Didn't really test too much if it's gonna work. I definitely have some trouble with using Discord at the same time as racing, like maybe some problems with the drivers, sound drivers, because I get huge stutters, and so I will be away from the teammates during a race. Today we are racing at Thruxton. This is 45 minutes race. We're gonna be going up to Qually in 10 minutes time, and I'm a little bit of pace. Before I started practice, I thought I will do well in this, but I am a little bit behind those three guys up here. So yeah, I'm predicting a bit of a tougher round, but you never know. There's going to be a little bit of fuel saving involved in this. 45 minutes, we got a 25.5 liters in a tank, so there's going to be a little bit of fuel saving required. Setup wise, I'm just gonna go with wherever gotta. Actually, let's save that. P1 ducks. That's the best one I could do. I couldn't really figure out anything better what's there. Not too sure what the other guys are using. Let's practice a bit of start. And I didn't really practice enough of pit entry. And as always in these races, like, pit stop execution is very important.
Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
I'm gonna try to do. It's not very complicated pit stop entry though. But if someone is right behind you and they don't know you're gonna be entering the pits, they might smack you in the rear. So hopefully I can do 19 laps in the first stint, and that'll be enough fuel saving to don't have anyone around me that it's not gonna be pitting. So everybody should pit on lap 19 or lap 18. I don't think anyone will go 20 laps. There's not much opportunity to save fuel in this circuit. Gonna have to probably increase ABS for the opening laps. Okay, let's load up the quali set and practice a bit of quali.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Laps. Need a little bit different lap to compare ourselves to.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
think in the quali first lap will be slow. The tires are not up to temp. It's a short lap, so not enough time to warm them up.
We're almost out of fuel. It might not make it to the end.
So basically we're gonna have really only one chance to put a decent lap. Obviously it's the same for everyone. But yeah, the quali is very crucial in the series. Even on the long races, it's actually very important. Helps you play with strategy a bit better, gives you a bit more options.
What?
Track temperature is actually quite low now, 30.5, so it's good enough for a fast lap times, so I should be able to match my best in the quali. At least hope so.
You have about one lap of fuel left.
Ah, fucked it up. That lost me a little bit of momentum. And I think I tend to lose a lot of time with these two fast-handers.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
Fast right-handers, I meant to say. And obviously chicane. It's a bit of a luxury, a bit of a gamble.
Car on the right. Go left.
Okay, I probably would be happy now with this kind of lap in a quali.
Got a slow car on the left.
Okay, don't have a fuel to finish that lap anyway. So we didn't really practice that pit entry, huh? Let's go and fix that. The chat should be working now. Not that anybody is watching this live, I don't think. So, just in case, I like to have things working correct. Still a struggle when I'm racing to monitor the chat. Yeah, that's also I need to work something I need to work on. I would have to figure out some way to get a notification sound when someone chats on the on YouTube, so I would be able to respond a bit quicker. But anyway, we got only 2 minutes left before the practice starts. Let's try the outlap again.
Got a slow car on the right. Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
is tricky, it is tricky. Gonna have to be really careful here. I have to remember to put that on 11 though. Maybe even bias as well. Very sketchy.
Pit boxing, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Overshoot that. Still got the service, so. Okay, let's change that setup. Back to quali set. So track temperature 37. So it's high, it is higher. Should I come out now and maybe gamble and wait for it to get a bit cooler? And get a cloud, hopefully. Most of the guys came out.
That's
anyway.
it, go.
So yeah, we need to go as well. Ooh, what's with that relative? Why is it so big suddenly? What the hell? Why is it so suddenly so big? Okay, gonna have to deal with that. Sketchy. Trying to put some heat into the rear tires.
Green, green, green. It comes third time lap.
It's not right yet.
We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end. left of fuel left.
Okay, I could gamble to the chicane, but is it worth it? It's gonna be decent. P3.
There's the flag, it's over.
Where's Micah? The truck actually got a bit hotter the longer it lasted, so that was a mistake of sitting in the pits. The cloud didn't come, so we're in a slightly hotter truck. So it wasn't that far off them. And it wasn't really such a great lap either. It was decent. But yeah, it wasn't that great. Okay. Let's bring on the race setup. Actually, you know what? Let's increase that so we don't forget. And try to survive first 2 laps because the car is going to be sketchy. Micah, okay, his lap didn't work. Oh no, he's still on the lap, I think. To the chicane, that was nicely cut. And that was an off track. Dirty lap. So he blew his quali. John Lazan, very nice. P4. Zachary, also very good time. So yeah, we pretty much dropped that 1/10 in a chicane. If we had a better exit, yeah, we would be able to get into the fight for that P1. But anyway, P3, I don't really expect to win. I don't have a pace to win anyway, so I'm just gonna try to pick up good points. Standing really good in the championship, so all I have to do now till end of the season just to be consistent and yeah, try to pick up good points on each round, and I should be quite sweet and it would be very hard to catch me. But yeah, there's still a long way to go. I'll show you the calendar. So we got another 5 races including today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's still quite a lot of racing. So next one is Fuji, and that's gonna be longer race, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So that's gonna be special endurance. Not my favorite type of racing, this endurance stuff. I prefer the sprint rounds. 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 sprint rounds in this season, so not great, not great. There you go, now the cloud's coming in. So if you would wait till now, the track temp is actually pretty good, it's dropping. So yeah, that would be quite a big gamble. Okay, this is nearly over. So again, Bertolucci, no lap. Did he try? Yeah, he did try, so he probably got a cut in the chicane, so couldn't finish any of the laps. Is there any other surprises? Forward also have a pace for good, well, for better what he did. Unfortunately, he's gonna start in the last place. Dan McFarlane, yeah, but he's in an Elantra, right? So it's a little bit difficult in this truck. Yeah, only Micah Hendricks. Logan also quite far down. I think he's still P2 in the championship, and look at that, he's still struggling for pace. And he got a lap 2 on board. Okay, so the sun is back out. Oh, relative is back to normal size.
The estimated SOF is 3,406. We expect to be fighting for the podium.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Podium, maybe. For some reason, I'm a bit stressed. There's no reason for me to be stressed. I'm not even gonna try to
5
push
cars left to grid.
too hard. But yeah, at the same time, there's gonna be pressure and try to stay with the leaders.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Wait, what is going on with my wheel? Okay, it's too late to fix it, but I think it's a little bit off center.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Looks like we're gonna wait till the end. 10 seconds left till the timer goes out, and we'll be racing.
Green.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna struggle to keep up with them. He's gonna drop me, I think. That's a slowdown. No, Jesus, that was close.
You just hit the fastest lap. Car on the right. Next car is the leader. Clear on the right.
And I lost a little bit of time here. 1.2 behind, okay. There's a chance he's gonna drop us. He's really fast through here. You would think his line is not really optimal, but he's still going faster.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.3 seconds. Back in second, good job.
Ah, now they're off track. Almost. Losing loads of speed through here. I'm scrubbing too much speed. Michael pulling away.
The leader just did us crossing. 0.345.
Matthew, another slowdown penalty. Okay.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
How is he rotating this from the inside so well? Is there more grip there? I'm overdriving.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.8 seconds.
Well, he's really on the edge of the chicane, isn't he? Tires are starting to give up, and Matthew like 1.8 behind on previous lap, now 1.4. So he's had amazing pace, but he's just catching the slowdown penalties. It looks like he should be able to pull back from that.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.2 seconds.
Way too late on the throttle. Wow. I hemorrhaged 2/10 probably there, or a tenth.
The leader just did a 40.734.
Gonna lose his draft. It's not sticking there anymore.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
I really don't know if I should hit that curb on the inside round. Ah, that was super sliding. I did not hook it up at all. So my front left, I think, is killed at the moment. I don't know if I can recover that. Absolutely losing my rhythm as well. slow down. No, got away with that again. It's very marginal. Matthew's gonna catch me before the pit stop, I think. Oh, we're gonna go into the pit stop pretty soon. Actually have enough to do another 2 laps? Yeah, I think I do.
We're almost out of fuel, it might not make it to the end. About 1 lap of fuel left. You're the leader, good fella. Car on the right. Raymond, I'm going to be clear. Car in front is leading. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ah, fuck, too far. Oh, we'll see.
That's it, go.
Ooh, where's Matthew Miller? Michael was really fast on the outlap on the cold tires. Ooh, he gained a second.
minutes to go.
Yeah, he could also have a quicker pit stop. It's not necessarily that he gained that 1 second on the track. But the fronts are already starting to grip. Car is a bit oversteering.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.7 seconds. The leader just did a 50.021. Car 1 has taken the lead. Right side.
Zachary almost got me in the pits though. Look at that. They're off track. If you do 4 or less, there's bonus points for that, so it would be nice to bring it like that. Terrible driving so far. Michael had a beautiful transition though. 4.5 second advantage now. Oh no, they're off track. No. Almost. Too late at the entry to go in a bit too aggressively, and obviously scrapped speed. And that's a slowdown. Almost. That was pretty terrible chicane. Quite a terrible driving. Man, I'm scrubbing those tires like a rookie. No wonder Michael's driving away so easily. Yeah, that was pretty decent.
Go. We're in a podium position.
Man. Terrible laps. The track temperature is not that much higher. 38, we start at 32. Oh no, I think we start at 37. So yeah, I'm driving absolutely terribly. Definitely, it seems to be good enough for P2 so far. But yeah, Polasic out of reach. No man's land for pretty much everyone out there, it looks like. Big gaps all around. At least that's what it looks like in my relative. Threw it up. Threw the car up.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left. Five minutes to go.
I wonder if you're gonna go 38 laps or 39.
Did a 14.726.
Oh my god, he was half a second quicker than me on this lap. I really did cook those tires. I'm not not even gaining from Zachary in P3 at all. So if Matthew Miller didn't screw up whatever he did in a pit stop, he wouldn't have too much trouble taking away P2 from me, I don't think. Another 3 minutes left. Oh man, I'm falling apart. Lost concentration altogether. I'm just literally just going through the motion, trying to just bring it home. So 36 lap is gonna be. There was no need to fuel safe, it looks.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Last lap. So Michael had it really dialed down, I guess, in terms of setup and driving performance. I guess we could sort of barely keep in his draft for a little while, but once he was out of the draft, especially after changing tires, like, I was nowhere near him in terms of pace. But yeah, we didn't get a slowdown penalty. P2. Some lapped cars, shenanigans. So Kyle and Jason fight for P26 and it ended up in tears.
There's the checkered flag.
So 10 seconds behind. Yeah. That's a
Great job,
knockout.
driver.
Kind of boring race, but yeah, I just had to keep the concentration. But once after pit stop, I really start falling apart. Like the driving wasn't great. I cooked the tire, but it was again good enough for P2. So I'm not gonna cry about, because we grab a lot of points here anyway. Let's go and take a look what Matthew. Let's get so many dirty laps. What did he do coming into the pits?
Sorry, Lover. No worries.
Doesn't look like nothing out of ordinary. Seems fine here. So I'm not too sure what happened. Let's move forward. Oh, okay. Whatever happened, he took 4 tires instead of 2. I think that's what happened. Wow. Wow, that's a terrible mistake. Wow. Okay, that's a... I wouldn't even say rookie mistake, but that's just major.
This is why we can't have it.
Major omitment.
Did I get a strike?
Are we gonna go and take a look at the crashes?
Strike out.
Let's go and take a look at it.
I think I'm a good bowler.
This is number 1. That was quite a strong hit.
Ouch!
Okay, doesn't look like anything's gonna happen here. Let's skip to the next one. Bit of a tap into chicane. Oh no, it's not even chicane. Well, it is the first chicane, sorry. But nothing happened out of it. Ooh. What is going on? Like this car in front, he basically did not turn into the corner. Oh no, it's the chicane. Yeah. Yeah, very unusual crash. Ooh. Is that Fleet? Oh, what happened to him? What happened to him is he finished the race, isn't it? Lap 37, yes, so there wasn't that many incidents in this race. Boring, a little bit boring, I guess. But for us, for me, it's like a great points. Let's take a look at the calendar. I think the next week is a week off. So we're gonna go to Fuji in 2 weeks' time. Looks like my PC is able to stream again, so I should be able to stream it as well. Fuji, and that's gonna be long endurance. Also, looking at that schedule, switching to Audi might be an option. Actually, might be a viable option. There's no penalties in this league for swapping the car. I don't have really much experience in Audi, but like, I mean, it looks like it might be an Audi trucks towards the end. We'll see. I'm actually gonna have to take a look at the regulations, but so far in the past I think you could switch one car. We'll see how it feels. I might be able to test it, I might not. In terms of championship, I still even probably would be able to hold on to that, even if Michael keeps winning. If I'm gonna keep finishing P2, P3, I should be able to secure the championship if I just keep it on track. Okay, anyway, that's it in this one, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. 2 weeks time, maybe a bit earlier with something else, but I'm not too sure, to be honest with you.